Hey guys, we're back on the 55. Got the door off there. Yeah, there's some real issues down in this lower pocket here. This is all, it's all torn apart there. All these it's been welded up there. There's a good amount of rust down in there. And at one time they brought in and repaired across there, so I was thinking I was gonna be piecing in, but if I piece in it might be up along here below this rust, and try to maybe save this edge because I can't really peel the skin back here real easy with this piece here. I guess I can always cut it out, but anyways, yeah, just thought I'd show you what's going on here so far. And plus this access panel here makes this super weak here, so that could secure that up. Might be able to save this top, but I think this access is here because there's no weld-on nuts back here, and they had to get in the back to get to the nuts on the back of these guys right here. See that one right there? It's got a nut on the back. I loosened it up. I put some big washers, nut on there, and then see if I can get this guy out real quick here. And I'm going to make I made some reference points over here. I scribed in right in there. Made reference points to this original panel because I know the door was lined up pretty good the way it was. So I want to, if I do keep this old panel, I want to have some reference points to go back to. So yeah, we'll get these out. I'll scribe around this hinge on the hinge bracket that's in the door here, and I can see where it's been all. Yeah, we're right at the end of that adjustment there. So keep in mind where all that is and scribe everything around here so I can get it back pretty close. Although this is probably not gonna. It's probably more gonna depend upon out here on this line with this, if I can keep this original here. So anyways, okay guys, I'll bring you back. Thanks. Okay guys, back here. Yeah, there was something else I wanted to show you too about, I've ordered some of these hinge pins and bushings. Maybe you can see that. It's real loose in there. This one isn't quite as bad up here. This one's got a spring on it, but you can see there's still the hinges down in there. And hopefully, I like these stock hinges because they're real heavy and they're beefy, and I'd sure like to be able to save them. So I hope that once I pull the pins and bushings out, I can just go ahead and replace the bushings and they'll be tight. Okay guys, I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay guys, we're back on this. I got the hinge all out of there, and it's there's only one weld nut left right there, and that's why this was cut out, I'm sure, so they could get to the back, but that just weakens the panel. So what I've done here is, again, more reference points, scribed in where that bracket was, and I'm also taking a measurement off of when the straight edge lays across the panel, it comes up to 1 7/8 inches, whether it's there or out here, so that's pretty square. So I think that's a pretty good reference to be at too. I'll take some other reference points in case I end up changing this out. I'd just like to be kind of like to have down here, I'd like to know what this is in adjacent to that as well, because ultimately the door lining up, you know, with the panels is what I'm most that's the most important part. Okay guys, I'll bring you back with more progress. Okay guys, back on the 55 door. Now I've got this piece right here, right in the inside there. This bracket looks like it's held in. There should be 14 altogether. There's like originally 5 across the top of all these spot welds, and then factory there should have been 4 and possibly there's another bracket that runs down there, possibly 5 in there. But this thing's all loose everywhere, but just these scabbed in welds here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try to free this up. Now I'm kind of thinking that what I would do, this bottom here, pretty solid across most of it, across here, pretty solid. That'd be a lot of work in there, and I'm thinking what I can do is possibly the replacement panels you can get. I could go over this edge here, take it out. See, now I would like to go all the way down into here, but those replacement panels, as I've seen, they don't have these indents here. They're flat across here, and I don't really care for that. So I may try to just beef this up and keep this factory in here if I can. I think I can get enough bracing around this inner bracket that tie this in enough places here to go ahead and make that strong enough and keep this for now. See how much rust I got when I get this thing all apart. But I think it's going to be a partial replacement across here is going to be my best bet. There's just there's crack right up in there, and a crack running up in through here. It's just a whole lot of gobbed up stuff here, and I'm just not sure that I can build that up. I may see after getting this bracket out here what it would take to keep this panel if I thought I could brace it up. I'll have to get the bracket out and see. Okay guys, bring you back. Okay guys, thought I'd bring you back again here. I thought maybe I could, got the spot weld drill here. Problem is, works okay on factory spot welds, but these things have been gobbed in way over here, so they welded so much of that lower bracket that I'm just going to come in here, I think, and zip this off above these spot welds. It's only these 3 and these 3 holding this on. All this back here, nothing. So I'm just going to get this bracket out of here and then assess what we're going to do with this. All right, bring it back. Okay guys, you know the drill. Most important, sorry if that was kind of loud, guys. Well, there ain't much left of this thing. Having a feeling I can, there we go, right there. Okay, so there's the bracket. Should be able to, they usually come right out of these holes right here. They should come out. I have to turn it a couple of times. It should come out of here. Yeah, you got that little tab that runs down here. See how play around with it a little bit here. I can cut more out if I need be, but it should come out of here. It's close. There we go. All right. You see right there, it should be a well-done nut right there. And that probably would have eliminated all this opening up here if they just would have welded on some nuts. So, yeah, that bracket it's busted away right here. It's busted away right here. So, yeah, right there, it's busted away. I mean, it could be added on to, I guess, but I think that I'll just opt for a new bracket. It'll have the weld-on nuts ready to go, and I've cut pretty minimal out of here. These spot welds, they just weren't gonna come with a spot welder. You can see spot weld drill, because I'm glad I didn't waste a whole bunch of time on them. They're just gobbed in here super, and I don't, and that's fine. I mean, it was a repair already, so I can understand whatever it takes, I guess. But anyhow, we're going to put new metal in here, and I took a lot more measurements of how far it is from the top of this panel all over the place. So, okay, I'll bring you back. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, this is funny. I don't know if this is MIG wire or a Carter pin in there. There's a big gap right there, but I just noticed that. It's funny. But anyways, I'm going to stop this video here, and I think I have decided to go ahead and I'll take you guys off the stand real quick here. What I think I'm going to actually end up doing that makes the most amount of sense. This is pretty darn solid in here. I got a little rust there. I'm thinking about just possibly getting a replacement panel and splice it in somewhere up in here where there's good metal. Come down, probably come around here below this hole, come around and try to come into this corner somewhere up, and then possibly, I don't know if I'll replace this top part or not, but I'm going to have to come quite a ways up because this is all cracked in here too. I mean, mainly this is messing me up from just going ahead and keeping this, but it's so rusty and so messed up, this edge here. I'll have to decide when I get a replacement panel what I'll do there. And so I'll end up getting a new bracket in that panel and door hinges. So yeah, okay, well, thanks for watching, guys.